What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And I knew it was a matter of time if they were already building mules for these demon-powered RumbleBees. I didn't expect to see one on the road yet, but we just did. We're going to get into all that and more right after this. Guys, before we get into today's video, we got to talk about the giveaway that's going on the channel. The Durango Hellcat with the trailer and the 1973 Plymouth Satellite is active. The extra entries on that, when we launched those, it's for the first 10 orders. There's only 3 of those left across the different levels. That's the one that has the most, I believe. I think the top level already sold out. The mid-tier has 3, and then the bottom levels, I think, have 2 each. So if you want to get in on it at the best rate to get a shot at a great daily driver, an everyday awesome Hellcat-powered Durango, and get a classic Mopar that you could build out and have an awesome project, now's the time to get in on it. Link is in the description down below, tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com. So I'm probably going to throw the images behind me so you can see it. And I'll make sure the hood's over here, the important part. But, some bitch. I already know that people are going to be like, TK, how? Well, one of my guys that works at I have a bunch of people that work at different plants that will email me or message me from time to time. And this guy works at one of those, I'm not even going to say where, and shoots me this today and says, hey, I'm on my way into work and look what I see. And I went, you got to be shitting me, right? Nope. Looks like a regular RumbleBee from the back, right? You can see it has the testing. It's got tape and wires and external sensors and other shit on it, right? So it's clearly a Mule. You can tell that by the wheels and the center caps and whatnot, right? But then we get to the front of this damn thing. And as my guy, GB Demon 170, Green Beret Demon 170, Cody, posted over on Instagram, he said, holy air grabber, Batman, or whatever. I was like, yeah, that thing is going to suck in a lot of air. Now, there is video, and I want to publish that for you, but you can actually see my guy in the reflection in his car, and I don't want to get him in trouble. So we'll have to see if I'm able to do something with that where they can't see who it is. It's out on the street. It shouldn't be an issue. That said, I also don't want to give up a source's identity if they work at the plant. You know what I'm saying? But also, it doesn't really give anything specific. You can't hear the engine, or you can't hear it running, right? Sorry, you gotta love when somebody hits the find my iPhone thing that may be in your family group or whatever. Somebody hits it and your phone just starts going nuts and vibrating. Anyways, so what does this mean, right? If this thing's out on the road and testing, and by the way, why I just took that quick break, my media people, the people that monitor my messages, and a lot of people think I monitor Facebook. I don't. I monitor the comments on YouTube. Sure, I run that. But I have a media team that does all my posts on Facebook, or if I post something on Instagram, it automatically goes on Facebook. But they do the regular posts and stuff on Facebook, and they also manage my comments or whatnot. Anyways, literally they just sent me a message from a truck driver, and they saw another one. Instead of this one was black. They saw another one that's gray. And maybe I'll put that message or whatever up here. Literally just came in. I was like, damn. All right. So they're outside testing these things right now. So for everybody that told me, oh, that's not a thing. And then also, if you're in my Facebook, on my Facebook page, you can see evidently, I guess Tim Kaniskis showed a picture of a 426 in an engine bay somewhere at a factory. So I haven't seen that. I did respond to the person in the comments there on Facebook to be like, where? I'd love to see where that is, but it doesn't surprise me. We know that these engines are in testing. They have different color blocks, and I'm guessing that has to do with horsepower and maybe what kind of fuel or what kind of horsepower level that they have and what they're going to go in, right? So, needless to say, it's very interesting to see this stuff come into light. And it doesn't surprise me. If you remember how the Hellcat launches went and how everything was being pushed with the Hellcats, Tim Kaniskis is a I'm not fucking around kind of guy, and he will literally push these products out if they know that there's a demand, which obviously there is. I mean, this post has been on Instagram for 10 minutes and it's already over 30,000 views. So people are definitely interested in demon-powered RumbleBees. So, and like I said, at the event itself, when I did get a chance to talk to Tim, we did a quick interview with him. He said, he listed all the different RumbleBees that were available, and he made it clear. He said himself, and we might not be done yet with those 4, right? Meaning, could be a demon, could be something else. And I wouldn't be surprised. What I'm being told now is that there'll be a limited edition version, like maybe 1,500 or 3,000 units, similar to the Demon 170, right? Which will be like a launch edition, and it may come with like a horsepower number that you're not ever going to get again on those. Doesn't matter, because nobody's going to keep them things stock anyway, right? And then there'll be one where there's no limit on it, which I think is smart from the Stellantis aspect, because you can have the Hellcat version, which is going to be right there under 100 grand, right? You can have the Demon version, which is probably going to be 130 to 145, somewhere in that range. And then you have, your Apache 392, you have your track pack and your regular scat pack version, or, Apache version of the RumbleBee. And then you have your 5.7. Anyways, I think it's definitely interesting. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you excited for this truck? Because I can tell you this, there's no camo on. I mean, you can't camo that hood anyway. It's not like you're going to put a camo design on that hood anyway. Do I think it's going to be that big? I have no idea. I think it's going to look fine when they put the actual front end on it, because that's got the bumper version. It's got the 5.7, bumper on it. It doesn't have the SRT bumper on it. So I don't know if they're going to have a different bumper for the Demon than they do the SRT. Would make sense. But I thought this was interesting. That thing grabs a lot of air, so it wouldn't surprise me if this thing's going to make a lot of power. Tim is literally breaking his own records for brand new, like the new truck just came out and it already smashed the record from the Viper truck. This thing's going to smash the record from the RumbleBee. Unless this is a RumbleBee that's demon powered, it's still a RumbleBee. I think they're going to have no problem breaking that 170 mile an hour mark with demon power. This is going to be insane. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.